touch it. Hey, look. Don't. Jake learns to share. Hello, my friends, and welcome to another day in my chronically ill life. I'm Aimee, Esther. I live with multiple chronic illnesses. POTS. Just found out I had EDS. That has helped me understand my body so much more, and several other chronic illnesses that cause me to be in a lot of pain and have a lot of fatigue a lot of the time. So this particular day, I am a little behind on editing, sorry, but this was actually the day after Valentine's, and I have a child who is obsessed with love and Valentine's, and so I went all out for Valentine's. Maybe not to most people, but to me it felt like I was going all out, and I wanted to make it very special because she says that Valentine's is even better than her birthday, so I made it a very special day. And then the day after Valentine's, we had the aftermath, and I was not feeling great this particular day, and so there was a lot of resting. But I wanted to show you what I do on days like this where I'm really not feeling well, but I do still like to do something. I still like to be a good mother to my children, and I still like to do my best to enjoy my days. I'm trying to enjoy the slow days more than I used to. I'm trying to chill out a little bit. This particular day, my kids had popcorn for breakfast. Not our usual, but we did make some no-bake cookies the day before, and they got some Valentine's popcorn that I promised them they could have today, so we had it for breakfast. I, of course, had steak. What's new there? But I also felt like turning on my camera today would help me to be motivated to clean up a little bit. I try to kind of do a quick cleanup before I start my day. I am just not someone who typically goes to bed with a clean house. It's not that I don't like to, I love it, but I'm just usually so exhausted by the end of the day, and I have a hard time motivating myself if I'm just going to bed. But if I'm going to be laying around the house for a long time looking at it, it's a little easier for myself to motivate to clean when I know I'm going to be staring at it the rest of the day. So I typically clean more in the mornings, which maybe doesn't make sense because I'm ill in the morning too, but I'm ill in the evening as well. I have been taking time to read a little bit more, to just enjoy these slow days. I have had some people ask me, I mentioned that I want to homeschool my children, and we have started doing that with my oldest child. And I wanted to show you a little bit about what that day looks like, because I do love to teach my children, and this book I'm reading is actually about homeschool, so if you're interested in homeschool, highly recommend The Call of the Wild and Free. But if not, you can just enjoy my day with me. Lots of rest, but also trying to get stuff done, trying to teach my children, and I'm going to take you along as we do those things today. Worms. They eat worms. Ask Alexa. Alexa, what do birds eat? Do you think they're crows?
Maybe, because they're black, and I've learned crows are black.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
Mm-hmm. But
We'll have to study them more. How can we figure out what type of bird it is?
Maybe we should know
Okay, don't touch that.
what crows look like if we think it's a crow. I know they're black, but what else?
And maybe like
do they have sharp beaks?
That's a good thing to look for.
And Daddy
Do
told
crows
me
come in?
we'll do a secret science experiment when he's off work.
Oh, fun! To see if you can figure out what kind of bird it is. Daddy loves birds, so maybe you and Daddy can figure out what type of bird it is. Oh, beautiful. Did you paint that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. What?
Yeah. Okay, let's get dressed and get our hair done, okay?
Okay, Mom.
That means I gotta get up too. All right. Never better. How true does that feel if you live chronically ill? something I have been doing recently is trying out different hairstyles. This day, was kind of boring, but I just decided I don't want to do just a regular ponytail anymore. So did a little twist here just to make it a little bit more fun. My oldest daughter loves trying new hairstyles. In February, it had to be all heart style hair. And we've had a lot of fun, just mostly looking up on Instagram different styles and finding easy things to do that aren't too much energy for me, but change it up. And I think it's really fun. And I like to get ready every day, put on a little makeup, do my hair or something, get my kids ready. And I usually wear very comfortable clothes, but I like them to be cute. Made myself a bunch of t-shirts that are available for you. Mostly made them for me, but if you want them, they are very cozy. I got very good quality fabrics and they make me laugh and they're also cute. So I do like to dress cute and get ready. However, as you can see in this video, I was still exhausted. I was still in a lot of pain this day. My muscles hurt so bad. That is one of my most severe symptoms, is my muscle pain in my legs and in my arms. And then of course the fatigue on top of it that makes it so difficult to do anything. And I remember sitting here thinking, is this even worth it to do my makeup? But I decided to just do it because it does make me feel a little bit better. I did a faster version, maybe not the full fancy face, but doing something is better than doing nothing. And my brain often goes to, well, I shouldn't do anything. I shouldn't even get up and clean at all because I'm not going to be able to get the whole place cleaned. And instead, I just get a little bit ready. Instead, I set a timer for 10 minutes and I clean as much as I can in 10 minutes. And as you can see, there's still stuff on the floor. There's still stuff around. But when I decided to start doing little bits instead of all or nothing, either getting everything cleaned or doing nothing, I have started to have a cleaner house. I've started to get ready more, to feel more fulfilled, and I've started to be way more productive with even making my YouTube videos here, just getting a little bit done instead of feeling like I had to do everything all in one day. And I've really been working on taking things slower, and the weird thing is I'm getting so much more done. I'm taking things so much slower in my business, in my YouTube channel, and with homeschooling my children, with the things that we do, with getting ready, and yet I am getting so much more done because I'm actually enjoying it. I'm not overdoing it, and I'm really focused on doing what I think is best for that moment, that day, and I am enjoying my days a lot more. So that's where we're at. I'm having a little leftover steak here for lunch. I am still eating mostly carnivore. Yes, it is crazy. I am on a new medication that has lowered my appetite, so it has been a little difficult to have an appetite, but at least I'm only eating one thing, so it's really not so bad. I did try to do some fun things with my kids today, change it up. It made a little bit of a mess that you will see, but sometimes I'm a fun mom. That one might be a little big, buddy. Do you have the smaller ones?
No, just one small one. Roll for me.
Oh, I probably should have done it more. Oh man, it looks so much easier on Instagram. What do you think it's going to be, Milo? Do you have any guesses?
I'm gonna check. Oh, yeah, we should.
Look at me being a cool mom. You ready for this?
You're always a good mom.
Thanks, girlie.
Whoa.
This is taking so long. Is this worth it, buddy?
Yeah.
It's worth it? Okay, to scoop some. Oh, I guess it needs to put that in there.
And Mommy, what are these exactly for?
Whatever you want them to be. Use your imagination. All right, have fun.
Mommy, what are these going to be for?
You did it! You could also stack them this way, sweetheart. Whoa, that's tricky. I do those ones on the ground, so it's not so tall.
Hey, Mommy, what time we have music again?
Okay, all right, let's go do our activity.
Whoa.
You ready for this?
I found something
find out. Let's see. What does it say an earl is? I don't even know. Never heard of that. An earl is a type of nobleman, like a prince. Oh, this one, advice. Because remember, CE says the S sound, soft C.
At first I said advince.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's advice. Scooter, travel, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm willing to try it. So the rest of this day, I did not get a lot done according to the world, but I felt so fulfilled. And this is something that I really want to preach to you guys, is that you don't have to live up to this unrealistic standard that even people who don't live chronically ill can't live up to, that social media and people in our lives, family, friends, tell us that we should do. Because guess what? Spending a little bit of time teaching my kids, spending a little time reading, spending time in bed is okay. And yes, I have moments where I'm frustrated and, I'm not showing every little detail of all the tantrums and all the struggles that happen, but I try to show a lot of the ups and downs, particularly when it comes to chronic illness on my channel. And I did spend a lot of time in bed. I was in a lot of pain. Later this day, my mom did come over for a couple hours. She does that about once a week to help me. I have had people ask me if I have help, and I do have her come occasionally, usually once a week for a couple hours. And then my husband, when he gets off work, is very helpful. He helps a lot at night too. They wake up. So he is so helpful. But during the day, it is mostly me. And yes, some of the time I am just laying there. But we also have a lot of fun. And sometimes it's nice to just lay next to my child and read books to my kids and talk to them and teach them while I'm laying on the couch. And I didn't get a lot of work done. Typically when my mom comes that one day a week, I try to get work done here on YouTube and with my community, and you'll see at the end of this video, I tried to get work done, and that was when my mom was there. She did help clean up that mess of popcorn kernels, so thank you, Mother, for doing that. She's so kind. I feel like I always have such a mess and things for people to do if they come over to help me, but I do try to do a lot on my own. However, like this particular day, not a lot of work got done, but I did the most important things, which were to take care of the emotional needs of my children, the physical needs of my children, and to take care of my emotional and physical needs. And I tried to get some work done. And I did what was most important for my work. I went to my community, which, by the way, if you're not a part of the community, what are you doing? Get in there. It's amazing. Literally life-changing. If you are like me and you live chronically ill, and it's frustrating and it's lonely and you're depressed and you're having a hard time finding joy and fun and productivity, you need to join the community. We lift each other up. We do weekly live calls. If you can't make it live, no worries. There's replays. You can go watch them after. We'd love to have you join live, but if not, there's always an option for you, and you can always watch later, and there's so much that you can join in on. But that was what I focused on today. I responded to messages in the community, prepped things for the community, and if that's all I could do that day, it's okay. And that's what I mean by simplifying the things I'm doing. I'm picking what's most important, which means if I only have the energy to work on my community, then I won't be able to post videos on YouTube. I'm sorry. So if you want my full attention, the community is the place to be. It's what I always put first, is my one-on-one coaching clients as well as my community members. And then you guys here on YouTube are next in the work category. And of course, in the general category, it's always going to be my children. It's always going to be my health that come first. But when I take things slow, when I focus on what's important, I am able to get everything done that I need to. All right, my friends, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.